Hi, this is Psycho Veteran Vanguard here with a Death Star Mastery Guide for you today. I've got two games, two different styles of play that I'm going to show you, and first of all is the vanilla way of playing the Death Star, which is the traditional camp at the back, wait for your team to light everybody up and then just unleash pain on them. And secondly, I'll show you my preferred way of playing it, which is frontline support. A recent video by Skate Extreme showed this really well. So anyway, first of all, Winter Malinovka Supremacy game, and we're going to camp like a noob. So we are going to push right for A first of all with most of the rest of the team. Just going to speed up a couple of little bits here just to get to the action. Death Star obviously has got next to no armour. You see in this game I do get a couple of lucky bounces from the Leo and a T-57. If you're getting engaged and you can point the turret towards, point the gun at the gun that's shooting you, you'd be surprised how many bounces you can get. But anyway, onto this game, you can see the team have pushed forward. The Waffentrager on the right, he does a great job. I don't think I've ever seen anybody play a Waffentrager as aggressively as that. But you can see I'm kind of hanging back. Yes, I know I'm spotted there, but and I'm just going to try and get shots into the team, pull back, hide for the reload. And it is an effective way of playing the Death Star, and it does work because that's what most people seem to do in the Death Star. They seem to hang around at the back, wait for the greens to light up the reds, and then just sort of lob a round of Hesh at the enemies. Personally, I find that a bit boring, and actually I prefer the second way of playing this, which is more as a frontline support. And you can see there, nice job. Fortunately, we get a smacking from the T-57, and we get a nice bounce there just off the frontal plane. There are a few sharp angles in the armour. It's very thin, the armour, so you can't rely on it. But if you wiggle, you use the terrain, you point your gun at the enemy, you can get the odd bounce here and there, which is nice. So I'm just pushing up to support the rest of the team. I can see they've got a Death Star, a Waffentrager, so I'm going to load the Hesh, just in the expectation that this Death Star is going to come rumbling over the top of that hill there. But he's hanging back, he's doing a good job, to be honest. But oh, look at this Waffentrager, he looked like he was going up that hill. I wonder if he's about there, perhaps? Oh, look! Oh, thank you for your hit points. Alright, we'll just speed it up again a little bit. I can see the Reds are pushing on this. There's an STB1 who's around the B cap, so I'm just going to push back now just to try and help him. Again, I'm not in the front line, I'm just trying to support him really. We're ahead on bases, so points winning nicely. However, we've got some really low health greens, so anyway, let's just see what's up here. I've got a round of Hesh loaded just in case there's any opportunity targets. Oh, look! And straight in the side of the turret. Thank you very much for all your hit points, we do appreciate it. Anyway, we're level on tanks again, so we've got one down as we got their Death Star. The T-57 is now capping B. We're well ahead on the points, and the Waffentrager takes another kill. I'm thinking here, if I can just hit the T-57 with a round of Hesh, we'll just reset the cap. But oh, look, oh, there he is. Oh, oh, look at the side of his turret. Thank you for your hit points. So there we go. We're just about to go over 1,000. And there we go. Nice Supremacy win. I'm a pretty average player in this, I've got to be honest. 51% win rate, 2,300 damage. People play is way better than me. But I was amazed when I got the battle results here. First class. It's not easy in this tank, and as you can see, 6k damage. I've got no idea where that came from, and you really can dominate in this tank. My equipment, God, you've got to load calibrated shells. Look at that 242 pen. It is a lifesaver. Your pen, everything. Defense system, yeah, just personal preference. I do like the camo now on this. I do find it does help it quite a lot. The gun lane drive, yeah, anything that can bring down that aim time's good. Enhanced armour, I normally go for the improved assembly, but on this I go for the enhanced armour just to stop other Death Stars heshing your turret, or try to. Obviously improved acceleration from the engine accelerator and the V-stabs. How do you play this then? God, first of all, learn how to use Hesh. That's a T-57, or it was a T-57. And you can see if you go for the turret, you go for just above the tracks, or even inside the actual tracks themselves, you can get full rolls of Hesh. Oh my god, German tanks. It loves German tanks. So look, I was going to go for MP, and I was like, nah, he's going to turn. So I'm loading the Hessian. Oh, he's stuck on that. And you can see that tank moving. I thought, shall I try a blind shot? Oh, he's come back. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you for your hit points. So it was worth waiting there. And you can see German tanks, slab sides, Hesh will roll all day long through the turret, and especially in the ass as well. And there's an E50M. There was an E50M. So German tanks just shooting in the side. Oh my god, this Leo. If I was him and there was a Death Star around and spotted, I probably wouldn't be teetering out on there. Look, then he paid the ultimate price. Soviet meds just shooting above the tracks. And you can see there, 1500 damage, no problem at all. And he's now regretting his life choices. So T-62, you've got to shoot it just above the tracks. Turret is unreliable. If you aim for the tracks, often you'll just do track damage. But as a rule of thumb, pretty much any tank, aim for that spot about there, and you will get a full roll of Hesh in the side, unless it's got spaced armour. And oh yes, it loves leopards there, side on. Oh yes, look at this poor Jag Tiger. He gets a nice fire too. You've got to love that. Okay, Death Stars. Yep, straight in the side of the turret, works every time. As you can see there, absolutely full pen, but if you go for the tracks or just above the tracks, it's a bit unreliable. The other good place to shoot Death Stars in the lower frontal plate. Turret is from the front, it's quite unreliable. German heavies, this is AP. You really want to shoot them in the lower front glasses plate, and you will get a lot of fires in them there, as you can see, 1300 odd damage. Same with the E100 as well. Hesh generally won't pen them there. However, it will pen them in the back of the turret. You can see 1400 hit points in one. Brits, I'd just shoot the Brits everywhere really. You will get the odd troll turrets like the FV215B, but no trouble at all. And yeah, you've got to take cheeky blind shots. It's the Death Star. Sometimes RNG smiles and yes, about there, bang. I'm unspotted actually. And look at the shell strike in a second. There you go. Look, he thought I was there, but I'm still unspotted. So anyway, about 10 seconds to be unspotted again, even though I wasn't. So I'm just going to roll back up again, and let's see what else is up there. Oh, look, there's an IS-8 and an Object 268, so let's try some Hesh. Ooh, side of the turret, 1250, and look on the left now, there's a T-110 missing 1,000 hit points. So we did get him. Object 263, Hesh, let's go for low frontal plate, little aim down about there, and oh, thank you. You have to laugh. Sometimes you just got to trust in RNGesus and just go for it. You know, you'll make mistakes, you'll miss barn doors, and then other times everything will go in. So look, he's got the drop and meter reload. He's a good player, and he gets a bounce on my gun. So I'm going to load Hesh now to finish him. If I was him, I'd have face-hugged me there because I would have I've killed us both firing Hesh. But anyway, pull back and just launch the Hesh into them. He was a Loka guy, very good player. And nice look, yes, he is quite right, because when you look at this turret, this is a T-110 looking at a Death Star. There ain't much red, so you're right, I was very lucky there. It might have been the gun itself or just a bit of an angle there on the turret. French heavies, you want to aim towards the sides of the turret, so again we've got Hesh loaded, and oh look at that lovely oh he aimed down as well, tilted his turret down, bye bye. And here's another one. Nicely in the side, and oh, 1300. It's hilarious fun. And basically, Soviet heavies, yeah, just fucking ammo wreck 'em basically. Oh, there you go. Thank you for your hit points. As you can see, you basically aim at the base of the turret there, and you can see there's loads of ammo racks there. And with AP, you've got a good chance of getting an ammo rack. So yeah, base of the turret, and yeah, IS-7 with the extra hit points as well. Do you mind if I take them all? Oh, thank you, just under 2,200. Oh man, this is why I love this tank. And you can see that's the way to ammo rack the IS-7, just down through the lower frontal plate. There's a couple of ammo racks. Right, so let's all put it together. And as I said, this is not my play style. I think Skate Extreme did a video on this recently, but I think he's right. I think the best way to play this. So frontline support, be aggressive, but keep a bit of cover really. So anyway, we're Supremacy, Fort Despair. Team itself, we're all pushing left for C. They've got quite a few meds, so the idea here, we've got quite a lot of heavies. If we push left, cap C, we'll either deal with their heavies or take C and then push around. And yeah, it's Martin Dog alive, if anyone yeah, Ahmed Sub, he's a great guy as well. Anyway, yeah, better switch my notifications off in future. So we're pushing for C. As you can see, it's quite manoeuvrable and quite a mobile tank. I am letting the heavies just push forward. However, nobody's spotted on the red side, so I'm thinking, well, let's go for the right-hand side. We'll try and cap C. I7 actually does a great job. He pushes left to quite a nice position, goes over the base, and he's going to basically stop anybody pushing around to me. So I'm capping C on my own. I can see the reds are capping A, so we know that their meds have probably pushed around together. So we've now got the base. Bit of a risk here because you can get a few shots in from the side, but they're still unspotted. So we're all together. Let's just push forward and we'll do the armoured fist and just smash the E100. So round of AP, straight in the gut, 1,000 damage. And look at these idiots behind. They're just, I mean, this E100, he is absolutely useless. He does one shot in the whole game and he basically just pushing me out in front of the reds. Anyway, you get noobs on every team. Hopefully you'll be on reds next time. So I'm reloading, looking at this E75. He does a great job. You'll see him again in this game, but he's a good player actually. Takes one into me. I can see behind there's a Batchat. So ooh, let's load the Hesh. Looks like he's found our heavies though, and he's probably now running away. So anyway, let's have a look. He's running away in the back. A bit of a Frodo round there. So that's one kill down. Oh, the Hesh loves Batchats. Anyway, I can see the rest of their meds, and there's an AMX-50 on the right. I can see his object. He's pushing hard. Let's have a look. See if we can get him above the tracks again. And oh, thank you. No trouble at all. So that's 2 kills. We've got 1 base. We're down on points though. And we are slightly up on tanks. There's a Jagdtiger just there, but we've got quite a lot of support on this side. I've come out into the open, which is slightly risky. I am trying to protect my base, but I can see I've got good cover all around me from the rest of the team. E75 and the red Death Star are well over on the far side, and there's the red AMX. He does well. I was really hoping he was going to come out side on and we'd get a full roll of Hesh into him, but he plays a good game there actually and uses the cover. So I can see the poor Grill, he's asking for help. He's getting pushed on by the Death Star, pushed on by the E75. So I'm going to load Hesh just in case, and let's go and help him. And you'll notice I've got the penetration boost. Oh, look at that! Oh, straight through the front. That must have been a millisecond quicker. So obviously we've got the 3 penetration boost that we took him out. We're 6-2 up, but they're well ahead. 6-3. E75 takes out the Grill. They're well ahead on points here, and it is looking a bit interesting. But let's load Hesh and we'll see what we can get. Oh, it's the front. Look at that. 1,600 hit points. Oh man, that is priceless. This poor E75, he did a great job, but he just got heshed. Points now 950. I am pushing hard, aggressive. I just want to finish this guy off, ram him. Who comes off worst? Yeah, I do. And load the Hesh. Bang! Kill him and do quite a bit of damage to me as well. That was a bit silly. I should have pulled back really. It would have been really stupid if I'd have killed myself at the same time with a splash. So the lesson there is just pull back a little bit like I did with the T110 earlier. And then you can guarantee you won't splash yourself. So yeah, Mastery, 1630 XP, woohoo! 4 kills. Even made some credits as well. And yeah, take the shots for Discord to boast about to your friends. And yeah, there's that E100. It bloody useless and pushed me out as well, but there you go. IS7 did a good job. And there you go, you can see 600 victory points. And he took the 3 hits as well. And we see 150 from the enemy. So playing it aggressively, the frontline support, I think it's the way to play this tank. And you can see 1,000 into the E100, 1,300 into the Batchat, 1,000 into the object, 1,100 into the Death Star, and 1,800 into the E75. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe.